Welcome back to Vertigo, a House of Bob Lancer campaign set in the distant Long Rim.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm playing Rusk Tillsen, callsign Vestige, the over-the-hill super soldier.
This is Alex. I'll be playing Matt Ryoska, callsign P.C.B, the ever-loyal, union-loving droid.
And I'm Jake, your game master. If you'd like to support the show, please give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, stop by our Patreon, or tell your friends about us. Roll on. We left with Rusk, Matt, and Annete engaged in a swirling melee with the Onyx Ascendancy forces. You guys had a really good first round and were able to take out, do some significant damage to a few of the units and take out the priest before it could get up to any trouble. Right now on the field, you've got one lurker left who's hiding in the Shroud Zone. You've got the veteran Goliath, which is the big golden statue. We ended last episode, you were blasting away at the Goliath with a variety of weapons. You see that as you do, there's basically like a shield that's popping up to try to intercept these attacks. And it was able to reduce quite a bit of the damage. But you see that it's quite a slow shield, and it extends quite a far out from the Goliath. So you think if you get in close, then that won't be as effective, that shield. And then there are also 3 grunt aces, the air support, that had just appeared on the west side of the field. But first, it is that veteran Goliath's turn. He's going to start charging again at Mother, finally getting within range to do something. He's going to do 2 things. First, he levies his staff at you, and some blasts of blue energy shoot out at you.
It's my favorite flavor of energy.
Matt, look out.
Okay, looking out.
It's a statue.
Good advice. He is impaired right now because of your attacks last time. So he misses with that. He only gets a 3.
Oh,
Nice try.
But then with his other hand, he brings his fist back and winds up for a huge punch. And woof. Please make a hull save.
14.
So you are fine. This huge fist impacts with your gigantic body. It looks like he was trying to push you back with the force of this hit, but you're this gigantic, monstrous mech. So you hold your ground. You kind of teeter backwards a little bit and then teeter back towards him.
Did he even look at you?
No.
At the end of the Goliath's turn, he needs to roll an engineering save or take more burn damage. Oh, and he's still impaired. He does succeed, though, so he's no longer burning. And last but not least are the fleet of grunt aces.
These are the planes?
Yeah, the squad of aces fly over some of the apartment buildings here, and they launch a barrage of missiles, 1 at Vestige and 1 at Mother. And these are actually area attacks, so it will hit the infiltrator team as well.
Oh, no.
Shit. Can I provide cover for the infiltrator?
Sorry, no, these are seeking weapons, so they ignore cover.
Oh, shit.
So 4 explosive damage to Vestige.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then against Mother and the infiltrators, hits them both for 4 damage.
Oof. Yikes. Okay. Do we know how many HP the infiltrators have?
Yeah. 15.
Yeah, it had
Okay.
15. It's
Okay.
11 now.
Oof. That's not ideal.
That is the end of the round. The truck will move.
Is that shield still up? The one that the Goliath had out?
Yeah.
It's still projecting in front of him?
Yeah.
Is it directional or is it all around him?
No, it's a spherical shield around him.
Okay.
At the beginning of round 3, one of the doors in front of the Citadel there opens, and you see a mech emerge, classified as a veteran Ronin. It's kind of like muscular almost, and it has 2 swords sheathed at its side, and it draws them.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got some thunder thighs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And beginning of the round, your guys' go. The truck is able to make it at the end of this round.
Gotcha.
Right.
And then there may be a round or 2 that you have to protect it.
Okay.
If I'm remembering, mission isn't to kill everybody. It's just to hold down the fort while they get in and then
Exactly, yeah.
help in the retreat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I almost want to clear a path for the truck to get in. So I guess the lurker and the Ronin could potentially be in the way.
Yeah, I'm more worried about these aces with their fucking heat-seeking missiles and whatever, because they did quite a bit of damage. And if they
only did 3 damage.
I mean, they did 4 each. So if all 3 of them were to land a hit on the infiltrators again this turn, they would down it.
Do you have any AoE?
I do, but they have to be adjacent to each other, which they're not.
Bummer.
They've got that one square in between them. So,
Well, we can deal with them on the next turn. They do have a range of 10, so that's pretty far. But if you keep moving to the right, we'll at least only take attacks from like 2 of them, I think. So I think one of us should go after the Lurker, and maybe Anima should go after the Ronin, and you can shift over to the Goliath, because I think that's going to be a problem.
yeah,
Maybe just
I think it is.
block it off.
I might try to attack the grunts. We'll see what happens. We'll figure it out.
Okay. I think I should just go for the Ronin.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing getting in the way between the truck and us.
Let's do it.
So I will run up to the Ronin. Straight roll. I got a crit.
Nice.
So I rolled a 20 to hit. And then I do 9 damage.
Nice.
Sick.
I whip away my sword and I pull out the chain axe. And I see if I can cut into this fool. I rolled a 17 to hit, which is a hit. And I do 6 damage to him, which is actually max for that weapon.
Sick.
Yeah, nice. 2 solid hits. Yeah, he had like just emerged out of the door of this building, and you just like charged full speed right at him. Before he could get his bearings, you managed to get an axe and a sword into his side and deal a significant amount of damage.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Who are you nominating?
Depends. Do you want to go right now, or do you want Anima to go?
Maybe have Anima go.
Okay. Anima will go next.
So the Ronin goes, he pulls out his sword and makes his swords, I should say, and makes 2 swipes at Vestige right in front of him. 1 hit for 6 kinetic damage, rolling a 19.
Okay.
And he misses on the second one. Only a 9. But then you see he kind of like steps back and takes kind of a low center of gravity stance, a kind of defensive stance, and waits for your next move.
I'm just gonna pull like an Indiana Jones and just like pull out a gun and just shoot him.
You said Anima was going next?
Yeah.
So you see a panel on his shoulders, Anima's shoulders open up, and there's a missile launcher in there. And he fires out a barrage of missiles that'll hit 2 of the grunts there. Well, hopefully.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hits them both.
This rocket shoots out and explodes with a kind of electric blast. And both of those grunts go down.
Nice.
Who did Jake nominate?
I didn't, so I'm
Himself.
just going to choose the Goliath to go next.
Old Goldfinger.
The Goliath moves up a little closer to Mother there and is again going to go for a punch. Power Knuckle.
Power Knuckle.
Can you make another hull save, please?
10.
That doesn't do it.
Oh no.
He fucking knuckled me.
You take 4 kinetic damage
Okay.
and are pushed back
Oh.
5 spaces.
Whoa.
Pushed back 5 spaces and knocked prone.
Jesus
How do you knock a
Christ.
ball prone?
I just
You're
roll
kind
it
of just
over.
rolling around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I fucking roll 5 spaces back and land.
Crushing all these cars to
yeah.
the party
Totally.
to go
Yeah.
through.
Yep.
They'll take this opportunity while you're rolling away and out of control to fire some staff blasts at you,
Fuck. Okay.
hitting for 5 energy damage.
Oof. Okay.
That's the fastest I've ever seen you move.
I mean, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much.
And I'll have the lurker go next, but first it's Mother's turn.
Whoo, boy. All right. Well, I will do a barrage. So I'm going to start by attacking this last remaining grunt ace with the Nexus Light Auxiliary Nexus. So this is the like tiny little drones that fire out at this little
Sound good?
motherfucker here. I rolled a 6, so I missed. So then I'll use the auto gun on the grunt as well. That's a 15. It hits. I guess it just gets like fucking blown away to bits.
It actually does not.
What?
the fuck? Oh, must have some armor. He only
So-
did 1 damage.
Not armor, but you see at the last moment it fires its afterburners and does a spin and dodges that attack. and also boosts out of the way.
So I don't get a hit in then?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, then I guess I still get to, as part of the barrage, use my other weapon, the oversized targeting laser.
Yeah.
Which I'll use on the lurker. All right, 13 to hit. It does 4 carbonated damage and sparkly damage and 3 hot damage.
So I do need you to roll a d20.
19.
So again, it is protected inside this field here. It still takes some damage, but not the full amount. And it does get a little bit of burn on him.
And he gets a lock on.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm going to overcharge.
Okay.
And I'll use my Type 3 projected shield.
Projected shield is a protocol, right?
Okay.
You have to do it at the start of your turn. That's all right, but we'll let you do it now. But it doesn't take an action. It's a protocol. It's like changing a stance or something. You just do it, but you do have to do it at the start of your turn. So
okay,
keep that in mind for next time.
Okay. Then I guess I don't overcharge.
No, you do take a little heat for activating the shield, though.
Okay.
And who are you using it against?
Against the veteran Goliath.
Okay.
That guy fucking hit hard.
Yeah, he punched you 5 squares away, dude.
Yeah. And did quite a bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
The lurker is going. The lurker will teleport to the Shroud Zone north, right beside the Citadel and where Vestige is. And then it's going to whip out its energy whips, as whips are wont to do. And it's Vestige. Hitting for 8 damage.
Yeesh. Oh, that's going to take me down another one.
And he pulls you into his Shroud Zone.
Takes me directly down to 0.
System trauma.
That looks bad.
Parts of your mech are torn off by the damage. Roll a d6, please.
Shit.
Okay.
So a system of your choice is destroyed. So that's your options between your shield, your cabling, your muscle netting, that kind of thing.
Let's do my shielding because I've forgotten about it entirely.
That's fair. The energy whips around you and pulls you in and crushes the section of your chassis where that shield projector was.
All right.
And then also make an agility save. Or sorry, engineering.
17. That's pretty good.
Okay, you're good. He fires some cones of energy at you, but you're able to dodge him. And then he ends his turn and he rolls against his burn. Oh, and succeeds. Good job.
Why can't they just stay on fire?
And the last grunt, Ace, will try to avenge his fallen brethren and fires a rocket at Anima. Missing. That's the end of the round.
All right.
End of the round, the infiltrator truck moves forward again and pulls up, screeches into the asphalt in front of the building, and the back door opens up and you see all those soldiers hop out, and they start run towards the kind of side door, and you see them start working on the security panel there.
Do we have to keep defending them, or will they be?
Yeah, I'm going to put a 2-round timer.
That's how long it takes them to get in.
Yeah, you guys need to at least hold down the fort for 2 more turns.
Gotcha. Top of the round?
Yes, please.
Any thoughts, Matt?
I think either you or Anima should go first because, almost all of the primary danger to the infiltrators is, right up at the north end by the infiltrators, right where you are. I can hold off the Goliath, but
I do really want to kill this Ronin.
Yeah. It would take me 2 turns to get up there, so...
I feel like he personally, challenged me.
He kind of did, yeah.
He saw my sword and he's just like, that's the mech I'm going to kill. So I want to do some fun shit now.
Do it. Do some fun shit.
First thing I'm going to do is attempt to drag down. So I'm going to make a contested hull check against this Ronin. And if he fails, he will be knocked prone. Well, you rolled pretty lousy, so...
Yeah, the Ronin got a 3 and you got a 12.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what happens there? He gets knocked prone? Yeah.
He gets knocked prone.
Very good.
And then I'm going to use my grappling ability and fly at him.
Nice.
So I will target him with the nano sword.
Before you do,
Oh.
in his defensive stance, he sees you coming at him and he gets to make an attack against you first.
How the hell is he in a defensive stance? I literally knocked him prone.
Yeah, he's fighting from the ground.
That's so
Wow.
dumb.
He misses anyway, perhaps appropriately.
Whatever. I'm just going to murder him now. I'm going to murder him so hard. Do I get any bonuses for him being...
Yeah, you get plus an accuracy for him being prone.
Cool. Let's do this. I rolled a 15.
That'll hit.
That will hit. And that'll do 8 damage.
Oh.
Oh.
That is enough damage to structure him, so he has to make a critical hit check. And on his critical hit check, he rolled a 1, which is a direct hit. Your mech is destroyed.
Okay.
You knock him to the ground. You zip over to him. He tries to bring up his sword at the last second, and you just cut right through it and then through him.
I am so badass. That was so cool.
Right? Damn.
I'm just like, I outmaneuvered him like so hard. I'm just like shot my grappling at him, like tripped him, bolted at him with the same grapple, and just like murdered him.
Wow.
I feel pretty good about that.
Nicely done.
Well, I don't know what you guys are going to do.
We've got big shoes to fill.
I'm almost considering overcharging and just taking a shot at the lurker there.
Do it.
Okay, let's do it. I haven't taken any heat yet, so I will do that. And then I've already used my nanocarbon sword, so I will use the only option I have, which is the shotgun.
Against the lurker?
Against the lurker, correct.
He does have soft cover from you from the shroud, but he also has a lock-on on him, so if you want to consume that lock-on, they'd cancel out.
Oh, sure. I rolled a 10, which seems to be a hit.
Nice.
Yep.
And I do 4 damage with my shotgun.
And Automat is going to trigger as well and
Nice.
fire at the lurker.
Definitely he's empowered in his shroud there, but you still get a decent amount of damage through between the two of you.
Nice. It's almost down.
Okay, anything else? You done?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
That's good enough. Okay,
I will nominate Anima.
Cool.
we will go with the ace. Fire another rocket at Anima. This time he hits for 4 damage. He kind of does a loop-the-loop, a U-turn, and flies backwards to get a bit out of the way here. And it is Anima's turn. Moves up a little bit and will fire the rifle at the ace. That would hit. In fact, that would be a crit. But the ace has refreshed his barrel rod, so he's able to dodge again.
He just did that last turn, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a roll, and he has to roll a 5 or higher to get it back.
And he can do it every turn, eh?
Yeah. But Anima has a second attack, the Nova missiles, so he was going to try again.
Come on.
Oh,
No!
a miss. Only
Come
4.
on.
Anima. Anima.
You know what? Let's try this. Oh, no, that's a full action. That's too bad.
Overcharge.
Well, I guess he could overcharge to try attacking once more. He'll do that.
Yeah.
He fires the rifle, fires the missiles, fires the rifle once more. Oh, misses again. Oh. 9.
Ow!
So
Jesus.
sorry.
He's done. And of course, Mother will be the next PC slot. But we've got a lurker to go here.
Okay.
The lurker will strike out with his whips. 10. Yeah, that hits. For 8 physical damage again, and pulls you back towards him.
They do a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
We should have taken them out a little quicker. They seem to do the most. I'll focus him next time.
And then please also make a engineering check.
Ooh, that's not good. I got an 8.
So you also take 4 energy damage from the shroud as it compresses on you.
I'm taking a licking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Okay, and the Goliath is the only one left, but first it's Mother's turn.
All right. First things first, I'm using the eggshell storm generator. I'm using up another charge on that. Whipping up some eggshells around me, some electric eggshells. Does that... Oh, it's 1 square off from the ace. Are you kidding me?
You can move first.
You're prone right now, so...
Oh.
Right.
You can move and then boost to move closer before you use the shield
true.
if you want, but then you would be out of actions.
No, I'm not going to bother standing up. I'm just going to stay on the floor because I can attack just as well
Like
from
a
the
spin
floor.
cap.
No, I will. I'll... no.
I mean,
You don't need to stand. You're fine.
You
Just shoot
have a
things
free
from there.
move. You use the move to stand up, but
That's true.
Right,
You don't
I'll
have-
use the
you don't
move
have
to
to go
stand up.
anywhere.
yeah.
That's my free move.
Yeah, and then you can attack from there.
You know what? I'll use the move action to stand up just so I am standing up. I've used one of my quick actions. I'm going to use a second quick action to attack. Going to attack the lurker. I'm going to use the oversized targeting laser.
He has soft cover from there, so add cover on your roll.
I am also going to use my walking armory. I'll apply Thumper, so I'll knock it out of its shrouds.
I like that.
Sounds good.
It's pretty smart, man.
Oh, dear. I only rolled a 3. That sucks.
You missed by quite a bit, yeah.
Quite a bit, yeah. Wow.
I didn't want to say it, but
Yeah.
No, it's okay. You can say it. That's it. That's all I can do this turn. I'm fucking all used up here.
Unless you wanted to overcharge, but that would push you into overheating territory.
Not yet. I want to save that for next turn.
Okay, so the Goliath is next. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's so slow.
welcome to Matt's world.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
That's okay. He can hit you from there, but he's going to have a bunch of difficulty on the attack because of the eggshell.
5 difficulty.
What?
3. What about the shield between us?
Oh, I forgot you put that on, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
5 difficulty.
Way to combo. He's just not even going to aim for you.
He's basically just firing blind into this windstorm. And anything that might get close to you, you also have your shield up. So let's see how it goes.
Hopefully not well.
Yeah, he gets a -2.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Yeah, he puts his staff down in shame.
You should be ashamed.
He activates the self-destruct.
You know what? He's going to overcharge.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Well, 5 heat. He's going to overcharge. He's going to stress his reactor.
Okay.
That sounds bad.
On all the structure checks, I've rolled a 1 so far. So he is pushing his reactor to the limit to try to get another shot at you, but he pushes it so far that his reactor flips over into meltdown. He'll suffer a reactor meltdown at the end of his next turn.
What does that mean?
It means he will explode.
That's what I thought.
Fuck that guy.
We just had to outlast this dude.
Yeah.
Just had to let him have a meltdown. Yeah.
He has 45 more hit points.
I knew he had a shit ton. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his shield gives him resistance to everything as long as it's beyond range 3.
But at the end of next turn, he's dead.
He's just gonna explode anyway. So
Fuck yeah. Fuck
that was not my best idea ever.
It was an idea.
Oh, well, he's just a statue. What does he know?
How am I just overcharge? Uh-oh.
This attack better hit. No, he gets a 5. He misses.
Fucking serves him right.
Well, what he's going to do is glomp onto you and then blow up. So
Yeah, he might do.
Can you do that?
Hey, you could try to grapple you, yeah. You're both
Don't-
size 3, so you'd have a chance.
Give Jake any ideas, Dan.
I don't know. That sounds super cool, honestly.
I guess.
Okay. Next round. We're going to call this the last round.
Okay.
So you see the infiltrators, they've been working on that door there. One of them has pulled out a little bundle. It looks almost like a plastic explosive or something like that, but it's kind of crystalline. He puts it on the side of the door and presses a few buttons before stepping aside. And a moment later, there's a small shimmer of energy, and the door, along with a sphere of wall and the ground surrounding it, vanishes. The infiltrators pile through the opening, and a moment later, the wall reappears as if nothing had ever touched it.
Wow.
And it is your guys' turn. Who's going?
We can give Anima another go. Take out that grunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea to do that before he can recharge his barrel roll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he levies his plasma rifle again, lines up the shot on the ace, and hits.
There you go.
Shears off one of the wings, and it crashes into the pavement and is destroyed.
Fuck that guy.
You got another shot in you?
He can't really fire those missiles at the lurker without possibly causing damage to some of the surroundings, so he does not do that.
Can he shoot at the Goliath? I don't know if that matters, really.
Oh, yeah, I've already written him off.
Do you have any knockback?
Nah, he doesn't. But he does fire those for the sake of it. For the principle, he fires his missiles at the Goliath. A couple of these missiles impact on the side of the Goliath with a critical hit of 21, dealing 6 damage.
Nice.
And then he will teleport up on top of this building here. Okay. I guess the lurker will at least try to take out Vestige on his way out. He whips out his energy whips. I keep on saying whip the whip. I mean, I guess that's right.
If I braced,
Mm-hmm.
How many actions does that take out for your next turn?
You'll take half damage on this and impose difficulty on any further attacks against you this turn.
Gotcha.
And then on your next turn, you only get 1 action.
Okay. I'll brace.
So you had 8 physical damage coming your way. It'll only be 4.
Okay.
It does also have its devouring shard attack, which is the engineering save, please, to not take damage from the shroud itself.
19.
You are fine. Yep. And then he, seeing the writing on the wall, is going to use his move action to teleport to the farthest shroud zone.
You coward.
And hopefully make his escape later.
Wow.
All right.
The Goliath is the last baddie left.
It's our turn,
Yeah, who's going?
I'm just chilling here, so I might as well just let Matt go.
Okay, Matt.
Alrighty.
Run away.
I actually am. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm going to run. I'm going to use my 2 free moves. And then I'm going to move. And then I'm going to boost. So I can go 2 more.
4. Holy smokes. This dude's
6.
flying.
No, this is the fastest we've ever seen him move, yeah.
I'm going to use my targeting laser on the lurker.
Okay. And he has hard cover against you right now because not only in his shroud zone, but he's kind of behind the corner of that building. So.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So that's -2.
Oh, I took reactor damage.
Yeah, the oversized targeting laser gives you heat every time you use it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that part. I forgot about that. Yeah. I did
You
look
hit
at that.
is the good news.
Okay, it hit. So do I resolve that damage first?
Yeah, do your thing.
Great. It does 1 spicy electric damage and 3 hot damage. 3 burn.
Oh, you're going to love this. He's at 1 hit point left.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Oh my god.
But he is burned now as well, so he'll have to... He might die at the end of his next turn.
It'd be nice if one of them didn't make a save.
Right? That would be pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Okay. So I have to roll for my reactor's damage.
You do have the option, remember, is that
I
slasher
could use my
suit
ability.
works both ways, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
You can turn it into structure instead.
Yeah, I'll use my sustainability suite again. So I'm going to instead take a structure.
Just roll 1d6 for me, please.
2.
System trauma, roll a d6 as well.
I don't like this result. Can I have Little Matt re-roll it?
Is that a thing that happens?
It sure fucking is, because I've maxed out my NHP.
Can you do that?
Yes, I can. Once around with the assistance of your NHP, you may re-roll any next skill check or save.
I don't know if that counts as a save, but we're going to allow it because it's cool.
Let's do it, because it's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let me do
Roll
a cool
cool.
thing.
Yeah.
5. What does that mean?
5 is a glancing blow, which is better, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you're just impaired until the end of your next turn instead of losing a part.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Okay,
Enjoy.
cool. So it's the veteran Goliath is the only one standing.
Fuck this guy.
And the lurker.
Oh, yeah. The only one with a turn left, I should say.
Kamikaze.
Come on! Come on!
He can do it. He can get close enough for it to possibly hit you.
Yeah.
So he's going to try.
Oh my god.
He has to move and boost and overcharge.
Oh my god. Come on!
He takes another 2 heat, which is fine. He's going to blow up anyway.
Who cares about heat?
And it gives him 1 quick action left with which to eject.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the chassis opens up and the entire cockpit bursts out and smashes into the parking lot on top of one of the cars there. Then in a brilliant flash of light and fire, the reactor on the Goliath melts down and basically a tiny nuclear explosion goes off, which will hit the automat and mother.
I'm sure it obliterates the automat.
Please make an agility save, which I'm sure is your best skill.
Yeah, mother, known for her speed.
It's not my worst skill. So
That's true. You got 1.
So it's a -1.
Okay. You take 4d6 explosive damage.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Let's see what we get. 10.
Oh, that's not as bad as I
Okay,
thought.
that could have been worse. 10 damage.
It's going to give you another structure damage.
System trauma. Parts of your mech are torn off by the damage. Roll 1d6. On a 1 to 3, all weapons on one mount of your choice are destroyed. On a 4 to 6, a system of your choice is destroyed. Okay, let's do it.
Well,
where the fucking mount is destroyed for real?
one of them is.
So either the targeting laser or both of your auxiliary weapons will be destroyed.
I'll do the auxiliary weapons because that targeting laser is fucking awesome, and I don't want to lose that.
I really like the targeting laser. Yeah.
It's the one that like caused you all this grief earlier, though.
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, you guys took some damage, but with that, we're ending the combat.
Woo!
You get the call from the infiltrator team that they've reached the prisoners and they're on their way back up. Anima calls the pair of transports back, and you guys, lay down some suppressing fire on the remaining enemy forces. The dust and debris from the battle are blown into the air and whipped around by the transport's engines as it lands. And the infiltrator team emerges from the facility with about a dozen individuals in tow, who all scramble towards the transports. Anima is at the lead transport, waving some of the prisoners towards him, and the group splits up as they run towards the two vehicles. Matt, you notice something of particular interest about these individuals, and that is that half of them appear to be NHPs, or kind of whatever the equivalent to sentient machines are for the Onic.
Okay.
And almost immediately, you get a call from your commander, Sunita, who says, P.C.B, Vestige, get on the transport with some of those NHPs.
May I ask why?
Change of mission parameters.
For the Union.
Matt hops out of Mother, leaves little Matt in charge, and gets into the transport.
No, I'll get on it. I'll get on the one with the NHPs.
Anima is on the lead transport with the organics. The NHPs have loaded up into the other transport, and you guys follow and get on. And, with another blast from the engines, it takes off, and some loose stray fire comes from the ground. But you guys have disabled, pretty much all the defenders here. Inside, there's, again, these 6 little NHPs. There's 2 of the infiltrators that hopped onto this transport as well, and the 2 of you. And Sunita, again, comes up on the radio and says, P.C.B, get the casket out of one of those NHPs. The casket is basically like the hard drive that the NHP is stored on, right?
It says consciousness.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
An opportunity to study one of those would be more valuable than anything the Ecumene could offer us.
Matt replies and says,
Error. This does not match the specified parameters of our mission.
The parameters have changed. This is more valuable than any possible suggestion of trust that the Ecumene could possibly offer us.
Am I in on this conversation too, or am I just listening?
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Okay.
The idea that the Ecumene will work with the Union in the future is a joke. They won't trust us. We can't trust them. Take the casket, and we can actually get something valuable out of this.
They'll never trust us if we betray them.
Who do you think the Ecumene are? They were the original government of the Ascendancy. They're the ones that the Union was at war at for hundreds of years. This isn't going to fix anything. P.C.B, you have your orders.
Matt, that's you.
I know, I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
P.C.B, you get a weird, flash. A flash of memory. You see a battlefield, and you see a prison cell, and an operating room, and an empty void, and you feel burning and prodding sensations on your flesh. Your flesh? Your pink body, it looks wrong yet right at the same time. You see circuitry, you see a file hierarchy that spreads to the horizon as far as you can see. You see your family. Did you have a family? Something's in your mind poking around. Somebody in gray scrubs is taking slices of your memories and rearranging them, lining them up in neat, organized rows by type. But as they do, the strings that connect them snap and break. Then they take a row of memories and with a swipe of their hands erase them entirely. You don't know entirely what you're seeing. These memories, they don't seem like yours, but maybe they were. But either way, you know what you're seeing. It's painful, and you know that if you hand over these NHPs to Sunita, the same thing will happen to them.
Matt repeats again.
Error does not compute. Does not fit mission parameters.
Matt, you see that the communication link is shut down. And Vestige, you receive a private message from Sunita. Vestige, it seems my fear about his test results have been confirmed. P.C.B has become corrupted. He's refusing orders. It's only a matter of time before he loses control. You have to shut him down before he cascades and threatens this entire operation. I trust you to do whatever it takes to discharge your duties.
Understood.
And then I turn off my own comms. And I will walk up to Matt, be like,
Matt, She wants me to restart you. And I just can't do it. I know you're fine. Like, what you did on the battlefield, no normal NHB could do. You are gifted. You are special.
I'm gifted with more than you know. Something is wrong in my programming.
Matt, when we get back, you have to pretend you've been wiped. You have to act like you were restarted. Can't mention anything that happened here. Can you do that?
Matt stops, and you can see his calculating lights behind his eyes going, and he says,
Affirmative for the Union.
And we'll be back to our main story in 2 weeks. Thank you for listening to this episode of The House Above. If you're enjoying the show, please give us a review on Apple Podcasts. It really helps. And we like to hear from you. So hit us up on social media. We're at The House of Bob. You can also go to our Discord channel to chat with us and other fans. If you'd like to support the show financially, check out our Patreon. There's a ton of bonus content, one-shots, RPG zines, and a monthly bonus recording, monthly blog post as well. And I want to make a very special shout out to all our current patrons. You're all excellent people. We couldn't do it without you. Artwork for this episode was by Christina at Merit Christina on Instagram. The audio production was by Alex of Astronomic Audio. And the music was by Duke Albert and John Julius, licensed under Creative Commons by attribution. Again, a huge thanks to all our listeners and our patrons and the Lancer community for being a really excellent and welcoming community. And that's it for today. Thank you. Have a great day. Roll on.
Target. Roll. Rolling. How did I do?
I rolled a 6. All right. I will do a barrage.
You're making so much noise with your papers.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm going to do a barrage.
Jesus Christ. Stop. You're just doing this on purpose.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Boo, 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 boo.
I should say, technically, you can't use that because it's only for main weapons, but we're going to let it slide.
Oh. No, that's okay. You know what? I'm going to use it. And I'm going to use it with the grandmother autogun instead then. So I'll use the grandmother autogun. Or do I even have a main weapon? I have auxiliary mount and heavy weapon mount.
No, you don't have any main weapons. Technically, you can't use the walking armory on any of your stuff right now. But that was a holdover from your old character sheet, right? So I was going to say you're allowed to use it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to use it then. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use it. Yeah, so I started to have this problem and what didn't seem like it was going to work, but then little Matt takes over internally and goes,
No, Matt, don't do that. I'll do it for you.
And he did it better. And then Matt goes,
Thanks, Matt.
And little Matt goes,
You're welcome, Matt.
That was fun to listen to.
Can I use that targeting thing that we gave and just blow up the lurker real sneaky like? Call it the missile strike or whatever.
You cannot sneakily call it an orbital bombardment.
That's why it's called a bombardment. Bombardment.
Just one little bomb.
Just one little giant airstrike.
All right.
Absolutely not. You can call it, but it's not, as you say, sneaky. Vestige, you receive a private message from Sunita.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba.